everybody. So today we're going to take a look at something kind of silly and goofy, but it's kind of fitting considering all the news that's been going on about those mystery monoliths that keep appearing everywhere around the world. So, the first one showing up in Utah, then there was another one in Romania, then in California, and I think the latest one is in Pennsylvania. And so I've been so intrigued about the whole monolith story and especially the one in Utah, because that's the one that started it all. The rest of them kind of seem like they're copycats. But the whole, how did it get there? Where did it come from? Who made it? And I'm kind of on the on board with the theory that it was an artist named McCracken who built it and put it out there. But it was interesting that it had been out there for 4 years and nobody knew about it. And it was discovered by a wildlife survey crew that was flying around and saw it from the air and went down to investigate it. Well, then, of course, as you all have probably kept, up with the news, that a bunch of people started going out there and being disrespectful to the land and trashing it out. And so some individuals went out there late one night and pushed it down and took it apart and carted it away because they were trying to not let people keep messing up the landscape. So that was sad. I kind of wish they wouldn't have done that, but I understand why they did it. And so, but in the meantime, these other monoliths have appeared and have also been torn down for other various reasons. So anyway, the whole story about that, of course, reminded me, like probably many of you out there, about the 2001 A Space Odyssey monolith. And it got me to thinking, I think I remembered buying some kind of a quote-unquote action figure of it. And I couldn't remember, so I was looking around through my storage closet, and I found it. It's this monolith right here. Now, this was from Thinkgeek, and I don't know if Thinkgeek is still around. I used to buy stuff from there all the time, and then they kind of sadly got absorbed or taken over by GameStop, and I don't know if they sell a whole lot of stuff anymore. If they do, that it's not as, their website and stores aren't as full of merchandise as it was at one time. But this was one of the things that I did buy from there. So this, I believe, was a ThinkGeek exclusive. And it's pretty funny, some of the stuff that's on here. So let me zoom in on here, and you can kind of maybe freeze frame this and read that. And then there's some more stuff down here that's pretty funny. Let's see if I can kind of zoom in on it a little bit. So it's just got some pretty funny things on there. And then it sits there, it says, collect them all, and there's like a TMA2 and a TMA0 or O or whatever, and it's just funny. It was, of course, there's no other versions of this. And then on the back, on the front here again, it says action figure, which I love because there's no real action on it. And right here it says 0 points of articulation. I thought that was pretty hilarious. And then it says it's full of stars right there, so... Anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty funny little thing, and I just thought it was cool, and I forgot all about it. And then when I found it again, I didn't realize that I had never taken it out of the package. It's in a little bit of a rough shape, the packages. I remember that when this got shipped, it was in, the package was beat up pretty bad. Anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the package and then take a look at it. So it should be interesting to see what it looks like outside of the package. All right, so here it is outside of the package, and yeah, it's got a little bit of weight to it. I don't know what this is made of. It's it feels like, it sounds like a piece of wood, but then it looks like it's coated in something that doesn't feel like wood. In fact, I can see a little bit of a seam line right here. So I don't know if that is, I don't know if you can see that. See how there's a seam on the very corner right here that goes along the edge? So I don't know if this is just some plastic or what. On the back here you can see it says Thinkgeek Incorporated, made in China, NT Hong Kong, autumn 2010. Gosh, 2010. So I bought this back in 2010. I've had this thing for 10 years. It has been a while since I bought this. I didn't realize it was that long ago. So yeah, this was an exclusive to Thinkgeek. There was another one. I think another company was making it, but it's a lot smaller. It's probably only about this big, and it had a little bit of a base to it. Like, I think it had like the ground or something down here, but this one is just a solid block. I mean, I'm sure this was totally made as a joke, for Thinkgeek. They used to have all kinds of goofy little things on that website that were fun to buy and build or make or whatever, and or action figures and collectibles. But anyway, so yeah, not much to really say since it's just a block is what it is. But it's just funny, yeah, nevertheless. All right, well, anyway, just a funny, quick little video here about a block of wood or whatever that is, the monolith. The whole inspiration for this being the story in the news about those monoliths. So, all right, well, anyway, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it. And give a like and subscribe if you'd like. And I will see you on the next video. So thanks again and have a good one.